What's up? Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz for a Tuesday. It's always a two for Tuesday. I just don't know what the two is for. Anyway, let me know. I'll get back to you. Anyway, please visit thebuckeyecast.com. Everything is on sale there. Shirts, hats. Get yourself geared up here. Football season is starting in like 5 weeks, man. You got to be ready. Got to be ready for week one, game one. And we're getting you ready for this 2024 season by talking about the condition of the position. We're working our way through the defense now. If you want to check out the offense, go back and check previous episodes. We're doing a few a week, something like that. 2, 3, 4, whatever. So it's kind of a getting reacquainted with the depth mostly, the starters obviously, but also the depth. And then looking forward to 2025 and beyond that, we need to be kind of aware of what's coming down the pipe. So is it pike or pipe? I hear people say both. I think pike is correct. Coming down the pike, pretty sure that's right. Coming down the pipe just sounds like you just flush the toilet or something. That doesn't sound very nice. Anyway, let's do it here on a Tuesday. Condition of the position, we are talking defensive tackles in the trenches, the big uglies down in the middle. You got Ty Hamilton, his last year. Tyleik Williams, his last year. Tywone Malone has 2 years. Hero Canoe, 3. Caden McDonald, 3. Will Smith Jr., 4. Jason Moore, 4. And Eric Mensah, 4. So those are all the true freshmen. So that all includes 2024 season, okay? Now, returning production, this is where eventually losing Tyleik and Ty Hamilton is really going to kill the returning production next year in 25. But returning production for this season, 76% of tackles, 82.5% of TFLs, 80% of sacks from the D tackles is returning. So, and then we'll talk some recruiting at the end. Right now you got Maxwell Roy, Trajan Odom, and most recently Jarquez Carter, three big men in the middle. Larry's trying to restock that room, but we'll talk about that at the end of the episode. But so in 2023, last season, Tyleik Williams, Mike Hall, Ty Hamilton played 85% of Ohio State's defensive tackle snaps. That's just 3 guys. So you got Williams and Hamilton back. Hall goes off to the NFL. So it's big to get Tyleik and Ty both back this season. The Buckeyes are trying to find players that can step up and give them a break, though. We need, you got to have some depth there. You got to have 3 at least. So Tyleik had a career high 645 snaps last year. That's a lot for a defensive tackle. Trying to go hard every snap. That's difficult to do for 600 snaps. But Tyleik had his best season ever of his Ohio State career. He put up career highs in tackles with 53, TFLs with 10, and pass deflections, batted down passes with 5, plus tack on 3 sacks. That pass rush is always deadly coming up the middle, and Larry Johnson loves that. So Tyleik returning for this season was a little bit surprising. Everybody assumed he would go off to the league along with Mike Hall, but Williams was consistently one of the best defensive tackles in college football last year. This season, he's getting some preseason All-American hype, which is deserved. He's also going to play a lot, but if the Buckeyes need to find some depth behind him, that way you can get the best out of Tyleik every week and not have to, make him play every snap of the game. Now you got Ty Hamilton. He's going to line up next to Williams. Combined, they've logged over 2,000 career snaps at Ohio State. Hamilton's been kind of under the radar. He's a quiet, kind of keeps to himself guy, doesn't do a lot of media stuff. But he's been consistent for 2 years now. Who's next is the interesting question. Larry Johnson had high praise for second-year tackle Jason Moore in the spring. He's tall, long. He's a former defensive end in high school at 6'6", and he could help add some interior pass rush like Tyleik does. The Buckeyes will need some down in the middle ever since Mike Hall left for the NFL. You also got Hero Canoe. He played 90 snaps last year as a redshirt freshman. So he showed some flashes, but he's very athletic. Another big dude at 6'5", 305. You also got Caden McDonald. He's a sophomore. He's so athletic that he got snaps on offense in the bowl game last year against Missouri. The wild card here and kind of an unknown is Tywone Malone. He's a former top 100 prospect. He's entering his fourth season of college football. Can he finally have a breakout season? Remember, he was the former two-sport athlete at Ole Miss. He played baseball in the spring, only played 49 snaps last year in his first season with the Buckeyes. So now that he's been focused solely on football for more than a year, he should be ready to contribute. I think that really hurt and stunted his football growth as playing baseball at Ole Miss for a couple of years, because he didn't get those winter workouts, the winter conditionings, which obviously is huge for a D tackle, So the Buckeyes are banking on some youth and inexperience behind Tyleik and Ty. But with the athletic profiles of some of these guys, there's reason to be optimistic. Larry Johnson should have more playable depth this year. It's just a matter of seeing it on the field, right? So looking beyond 2024, if the younger guys show they're ready this year, then the tackles will be in good shape after Williams and Hamilton leave for the NFL. Canoe, Malone, McDonald, and Moore all have remaining eligibility past 2024, and we need those guys to show us this fall that they'll be ready to take on a bigger role in 2025. So the big question is, which of these guys has the highest ceiling, right? So, and also, who becomes the alpha of the group in 2025? Who's the leader? Will Smith is another guy. He could push for playing time in 2024, but he's a second-year guy, redshirted last year, missed most of his freshman year with an injury, couldn't really even work out or practice. So he probably needs this season to get his feet under him, get in condition, get in shape, and then he can be ready to contribute in 2025, following his dad's footsteps. You could say the same for current freshman Eric Mensah in this 2024 class. And so looking forward, if no one enters the portal after this year, then Larry Johnson could have a good crop of 6 players heading into 2025. Johnson also has a few commitments already for the 2025 class. 3 4-star tackles, Maxwell Roy, Trajan Odom, and new commit from Florida, Jarquez Carter. The Buckeyes typically like to have 8 on the roster. So Larry Johnson's looking to add a couple more, and he's looking at a couple 5-stars right now. You got Auburn commit Malik Autry from Georgia, or from Alabama, my bad. He's a real flip candidate. And then you got Jakeem Stewart, currently a number 1 player in the 2026 class. He most likely is going to reclassify to 2025. He's spent a lot of time with Larry Johnson. So that would be a huge recruitment, a huge win for Larry Johnson and this D tackle room. So the recruiting is not done for 2025. I think we get one of Malik Autry or Jakeem Stewart, one or the other. I don't think we get both, just my opinion. But either one is huge because they're both very highly rated. And Jakeem Stewart, being the number 1 player in the class, a little bit higher rated, but Malik Autry is no joke either. And these guys are rare athletes at that size to move their bodies the way they do. So that's all I got for you today. That's the D tackle room. Looking good. Just need to see these guys, the younger guys, get on the field this fall and show what they can kind of preview for 2025. What do they look like for 2025? So I got for you today. Hey, please hit like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll be going live Friday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern right here. So check it out. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.